Well, looks like we're live. Wonderful. So there's no plan for today. The plan is to work on the house and maybe set things up for a little bit of exploration so I can find a village. Alright, everything is looking like it's running. Hopefully we don't have any catastrophic game crashes while we're playing. No promises. So many different directions. You can go right or left. But looks like we're going to be running out of oak logs if we don't do something about that soon. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Alright. Nope. Alright, one axe. We'll need a second one of those. Should probably make an iron axe. But I'm not going to. Not yet. Should probably make iron armor as well. After using the spear for a bit, I've come to the conclusion that... Okay. Not a huge fan. At least in the caves where I don't have a lot of space to run. The only advantage is that it has like a sweeping edge type thing where it hits everybody. It's kind of like a sweeping poke. Oh. Time sure does fly when days are only 10 minutes long. Ooh. Yoink. Hmm. Now, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't schedule the stream just to give myself an excuse to play Minecraft. Ooh. Sometimes you just need that relaxation. Just nice comfort game. Alright. Oh. Looks like the harvest is ready. So I keep clicking down here, and that's because of Bedrock. Because in Bedrock, when you go to the inventory, you still have access to the quick access down there. It just overlays on top. I keep going down there, only to be disappointed. $40, okay. Not bad. Still have a hoe? Yes, I do. No. I think the responsible thing to do would be to still use fish for food. And use the wheat to try to capture a cow. Actually, 2 cows. Alright. Great, 2 mega trees. Well, maybe I should do that thing where I just make one big ol' solid oak block. Oh, we're already at a stack. Wonderful. If anything, I should get my hands on some bamboo for scaffolding purposes. We've got the spider spawner downstairs. Well, Still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with this. Not a low ceiling type thing. They put some stairs. Well, maybe I should use stone. Always hungry. Speaking of stone, make a few blocks. A little bit of decorating. Yep, we gotta make the place look like it's got structural support. That's better. I'll probably clean this up as well. Though not yet. What block do we want to use for that? Something a little contrasty. Okay. Or why not? Bloop. Okay, that's one extra. I often go to sleep with 2 blocks in hand, thinking about the future. One thing I could do is go copper mining. Make some nice lamps from that. Okay. And got a nice little entrance there. Work in progress. I think I want to take these... Take the wood a bit. One more. Like we're already attracting guests. Did we miss any? No, I think we're good. Suspicious. Might have to go on a tough expedition. Probably will need all this dirt on me this very instant. Alright. Okay. Well, even though I said that the focus was to make a house, I think we need to find that jungle at least. Get some bamboo. Make some scaffolding. Take over the world. The huge. Okay, we've got a boat. We have the ability to fish. We have wood. I'm sure we'll be fine. No, we could do though. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Put it there for now. Just in case. Go grab some iron from our little cave. I want to make a compass. And I think for a lodestone... Oh, I already cooked myself some stone. Wonderful. Let's grab all of it. Go over to our stone cutter. Do something about that. Okay, I'll make one first. That will give us the recipe. Okay, so we need 8 of them. That's what I figured, but I wasn't sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... lovely decoration. Guess I should take the bed. Just in case I have to sleep out there. But before we head out, let's see about getting a few more fish, because I've the feeling that 2 cooked cod might just not be enough. Dangerous. The heck is that? We'll be eating good. Right. I forgot. I wanted to do a whole thing with a cow. How many... Okay, so it takes 2 to make that. Kind of scatterbrained right now, but should be fine. Alright, my fence posts are... There we go. Make a gate. Got some fence posts down over yonder. Okay, perfect. We're gonna leave the chicken and the chickens in the chicken pit. I gotta pick up the my cooked fish. Try to avoid those guys. Ow. Alright, so we got our bed. We need wheat. I can attract a cow. A rudimentary pen. And probably get some lighting. Beautiful. I'll walk around until we attract a cow. Ooh, copper. Is that a cow? That over there might be. That is rather precarious. Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna get this one. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Looks like I found a herd. No, I can't walk too quickly. I only need the 2. I'll have to come back here and grab that copper so I can make all them light fixings. Oh, cow. Concentrate, buddy. I don't think this pen is gonna work. Unless I... Yeah. That'll work. Alright, gotta take advantage of the rain, because the rain will make the fishing rate faster. Theoretically. We can gather some food before we go on our journey to find bamboo. The bone. Delicious. A tripwire hook is one of the ingredients for a crossbow. We're gonna get into ranged weapons now. Very tempting. I don't have many arrows. Or a bow. What I would really like to fish is a mending rod, but beggars can't be choosers. Alright. We got a lot of crap that we don't need to be carrying on us at this very moment. Raw cod, raw salmon. Feels like it's getting late. Monsters are gonna show up at any moment. One more fish. Oh, moon rising. Well, so much for the rain and that faster rate of fishing. With 3 salmon and 6 cod, we should be able to survive a bit. Just one more. Come on, man. All right. All right. Should we go left or right? Chat decides. All right. Executive decision then. We'll go right. See what's there. Ah, lovely. Glad we agree. Squid sign. Ah, this place is pretty beautiful. Definitely build something here. From like Fantasy Town. I'm using the option of amplified biome, which is why the land masses look so wonky. This is something that's specific to Java that we don't get in Bedrock. That looks cool. There's a lot of potential here. Ooh. Very important. Sugar Empire starts now. Okay. The only problem with this terrain is that getting around it is a pain in the butt. What? Is that a light block? There's a trap! We're leaving! I might have just been glow lichen. Thinking about it now. Ooh, snow. Okay, so we're creating new terrain because you can see that lava is starting to flow. Is that a dark oak forest? Oh. Grab some kelp. This is another part of our future empire. We're gonna use kelp to make infinite fuel. No. I was hoping it was dark oak, but it's just regular oak in the mega oak trees. Pick some flowers. Stick them in the bundle. Oh, I'm still carrying that. Okay. They're all in the bundle. Oh, might as well grab a snack while I'm here. You know, one of the things that Bedrock does that I actually prefer is the way that you grow flowers. You just bone meal a flower and you get more of those same flowers. In Java, you have to basically find where the flower is going to spawn and then bone meal that ground. Ooh, this I can get behind. Looks like some of the taiga. If we can get our hands on some spruce, that will be awesome. So building in this world is going to be interesting with all of the extreme terrain. Oh, we'll be replacing our oak soon. But before that happens, hopefully we can get some spruce saplings. You don't have to go all the way out here. Please. No, not you. Ah, yes. Circle of life. If we can get 2 more, that'd be great. Then we're not just going to be getting ourselves some spruce, we'll have a podzol factory. Well, this'll have to do. Yoink. Yeah, I can live with this. Right, our adventure continues. Though I get the feeling that if I keep going this way, it's just going to get colder and colder, so it might be the wrong direction for a jungle. But eventually it will loop around. But yeah, over here we have more of that taiga. A little pit stop before it gets too late. Beautiful. Mushrooms, yes. We need these firefly bushes for ambiance. Now, I don't know how easy it is to grow them on Java. On Bedrock, you can just multiply them using bone meal. There's fresh lava flow coming down from the hill. As a pirate, I am duty-bound to explore any shipwrecks I come upon. Really? This is the first sand I've got? What do we got? Blast protection. Woo! That could be good. Lots of wheat. Carrots. Paper. This is an okay find. I'd like a treasure map. I don't know what's in this too, and I am not sure I'm brave enough to try. Okay. Maybe there's another chest somewhere in there. This jungle wood. Dark oak. Okay, this is where I was. Oh, I'm gonna have to dig out the sand by hand. The lengths we go for buried treasure. Whose idea was it to put sandstone here? I don't know if there's anything here worth... I don't know that this place has a treasure map. Might be a dud. Tell you what it does have though. Besides awesome leather pants. Has a chest. We can get that. Without all the crap. Okay, so no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. There we go. I'll just toss this here temporarily. Give me that boat. There we go. Now we can put our goodies in here. Even the plains aren't flat. I wonder if things like chunk-based work on amplified maps. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets the biomes wrong, but can you still find structures using it? On the one hand, I'm seeing all this geography and I'm thinking it's gonna be fun building something crazy there. But on the other hand, I'm thinking it is gonna be a pain in the butt to get up and down there, at least early on. So that means I'm gonna have to expedite my journey to the end. Are these regular oak? Okay, we got a fresh lava flow, so this is fresh terrain. Ooh, cherry blossoms over yonder. I want to get my hands on one. It's going to be a hike. I really should have brought that dirt. I was thinking to myself, oh, I'll just break the boat apart, but then I remembered there's stuff in there. Might have to come back later for the cherry blossom. Gotta stay focused on the mission. Find bamboo. Oh, if that isn't transition to nighttime, I do not know what is. I guess the other thing we can do is expand the agriculture. After all, we have sugarcane, we have cows, and we have wheat, which means we can get into the business of making books. Woo! Yeah, maybe I should stick to the ocean. Going into the rivers is gonna get me stuck in a dead end. And considering that the boat is laden with goods, can't just be leaving it behind places. Skeletons. Expect that this might happen. You know what I should do? I should get string. That way I'll be able to pull the boat over land. Oh, good. At least I have a bucket. Or a smart man once said, carry a bucket. They're words to live by. Alright. Oh, looks like I might have to make another channel. We've probably already been in that direction, because that lava flow is pretty complete. Huh. Feels like the water's a little too reflective. Can't see what's down there too easily. I wonder if that's a shader setting that you can change. Okay, I mean we still got some inventory space. Can keep heading to the right. I don't think we've been there yet, that direction yet. Seeing some sand over there. The question is that desert sand or beach sand? The biome temperatures usually kind of stick together there. That will be useful for us later. Okay, I'm suspecting this is just beach sand. But usually, if you have the warm weather biomes close to each other, you can go from desert to savanna to jungle. Now that doesn't look like a desert at all. So it might be time to make our stop. Meow. Okay. It is nice to be able to see a proper sunset. Take care, creatures. 14. Grab some more. Alright. So many majestic places to visit. So that is getting into cold temperatures, so not the jungle. What is that? Oh, I get it. That is like those underwater ruins, but not underwater. Got a sea lantern. Maybe it has a chest? Nope, not seeing a chest. I have some suspicious gravel though. But I do not have a brush. I might have to give up on the bamboo quest. But not all bad. We got our hands on some spruce saplings and sugarcane. Which means that we can complete the enchanting table. Since we do have the cows. Nope. More sand for the collection. I could have just gone around. But we've gone too far. Can't stop now. Alright. Okay, looks like we're back. We'll do it. We'll make another canal. I don't care. That's how progress is made. By establishing trade routes. Yeah, I'm sure the boat can fit. Yeah, this is fine. One more. Hey, perfect. Ooh. That is quite the lava flow. You know, having that much lava just spouting out from everywhere is probably not good. Definitely says there's something wrong with the thermal plates in the area. Some bad tectonic activity. But I am not a lavaologist. So everything I said is purely conjecture and speculation. Hey, where are we? 731 1490. Okay, we've traveled quite the distance. Oh, we found a village. I wonder if there's any way to get the boat over there. Not gonna kidnap anyone yet. There's my boat. There it is. Yeah, I purposely left the bed there next to the boat so that if I was to die, at least I'd respawn next to the boat. Okay, is there any way to get there to that village? I don't even have anything to trade. Just happy to see that I am not alone. Alright, whatever. We'll travel from here. I'm not gonna dig out a canal. Oh, but I might need a second boat. I don't want to swim over there. It's a little risky. Look, just like any other person, I want to get in there. If they have books, I want to ransack them. And if they have anything else that I could use, I want to ransack that. I'm not really asking for much. As a pirate, we reserve the right to plunder. Especially coastal towns like that. If we can get around and get closer. Turtles. Huh. They must be protesting. We shall continue. Cow. Alright. We will continue without the music for now. Even though it's classical music, and generally classical music is not bound by copyright, that is not enough to stop some people from copyrighting it anyway. Alright. Howdy. Hmm. Alright. Cats. Excellent. Don't mind me. Hmm. Not a very good village. Oh, two-story building. Let's see. We got our cleric. Hmm. Potatoes. Excellent. Yes. Alright. So, just turn on the music. Spooky. Hmm. I don't need their smoker. Oh, okay, so there's a second floor. Not much to it. I'll take that carpet. Well, looks like I'm stuck here. This village is my new home until I manage to get my boat back. I get the boat without harming the cat. Just give me the boat. Give me the boat. Alright, I think it's time to head home. Did not find the jungle just yet, but one day I will. Another village. Yeah, two of you. Hmm. I'll take that. Yoink. Hmm. Take that. Thank you. And the bread. Hmm. I will respect the floating grass. But I will take the fletching table. Hmm. They have 2 bells? I should remember this place. Who knows, there might be a stronghold below this village. You never know. Those words might be prophetic. But that is enough plunder from here. Concerned I'm not going to be able to make it through. Because I think the quickest way to get home would be to cut through the terrain, but we can't with this boat. Take a look. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around. I might have to retrace my steps. It keeps sending us into dead ends. So I am hoping, I am optimistic we'll be able to cut through. Cautiously optimistic. Wait a minute. I've been here before. What do we have here? Just a bunch of leaves. Dang, that is more than I expected. Go around this little sandbar. Okay, how are we doing? Alright. We'll get there pretty soon. Hopefully we still have a little bit of daylight. Would hate to get there and have the place swarming with mobs. Well, now we know. Next time we try the left side, see what's there. Hold up. Oh, crap. Nah, nah, nope, nope. Looks like we have an underwater temple right next to the house. That can either be very good or very bad. But we made it. So yeah, for the longest time when I was fishing, I would see those little blocks right there, and I'd be thinking to myself, man, it sure would be crazy if there was an underwater temple over there. Well, now we know. Alright. We can thank our friends over at the village for those generous donations to the cause. Alright. We've got everything. So a house isn't really a house without a bed. Carrots and potatoes, we should start growing those. We'll get our spruce tree up and going. It's fine. We'll just walk it off. Yep, we should also start growing our sugarcane. We should have dirt up there. Well, let me check the local chest. Not a lot. If you're concerned about my organizational skills, you should be. It's gonna be pure chaos. It's not gonna get any better. Ooh. We got it. We've got oak slabs. We can work with that. Alright, so the idea is that we make the most out of the space we have available. And the most efficient way of doing that is with a... I don't know what the right word is. I like to say it's a tessellated pattern. And we're just going to expand this. This whole thing is going to become sugarcane. But for now, this is the pattern. Let's do one more here. And one more here. So I should be able to plank these up. All right. Our starting sugarcane farm. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. We do have wheat. Feed it to the cows, make more cows. We can expand our leather empire. Nice. I'll make a proper pen for them later. Same thing for the chicken. Feed them seeds. You get a live birth. Leave them alone. They reproduce asexually via eggs. What did Mojang mean by this? Alright, we've got potatoes and carrots. We gotta make the most out of that as well. We got our hoe. We've got our bucket. Oh, we're gonna have to go down into the mines soon enough. Running short on tough. So we can finish this support system for the ceiling. So what happened with the water, I just saw the message. There's another water temple, and the bosses of that temple, the ancient guardians, will hit you with a curse that makes it so that it is difficult for you to break blocks. The whole purpose of it is to force the player to have to defeat the guardians without and solve the labyrinth inside of the underwater temple without actually just busting through. But if you carry a whole bunch of milk on you, you can just cure the curse and just break your way through. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more cobble for this. But it is a work night. Just wanted to spend some time chilling, alive. But we are gonna be wrapping it up. Gonna have to return into the mines next time. As well as expand our wheat, sugarcane, and leather empire so that we can get all the books we need in order to make a full enchanting table setup. But that'll be all for now. Thanks for watching.